Now, I know through your bio, I got the impression or got, the message that you're legally blind. Am I stepping out of line by discussing that with you?
Not at
How did
all.
that affect you? How did that affect you? I mean, this is fascinating. You're doing all this. Meanwhile, I'm reading that you're legally blind and you're doing all this stuff that you created, from a creativity perspective, from a tech perspective, you're putting all this together. And here you've got audience listening to this conversation right now out of the 60,000 audience I have,
Mhm.
fully functioning human being, and they don't even come close to you. How are you keeping it together?
Well, um, I will say this. Uh, you probably don't want, you probably don't want to refer to people with disabilities as not fully functioning human beings.
That's not what I meant, though.
I know exactly what you meant. I'm just saying that like if you're out there in the world, I'm just giving you I'm
That's
giving
right.
you a little navigating lubrication. Okay, number two. But number
Navigation,
two,
I love that.
number two, yeah, it's hard. But the thing is, I think that most people are surprised that I'm legally blind in all my life, and I actually don't even talk about it a lot to people. I didn't talk about people to people a lot until like a couple of years ago, just because it would never really come up. Because for me, I know that unfortunately I did not get dealt the same hand as everybody else physically. So that means that no matter what, I have to work harder at some things. Period. And that is the case, and just the way that I look at it is just like I have to work hard enough so that what I'm doing is absolutely undeniable. And so that's just part of how I work. I'm just like I guess I just have work ethic that's in there, like where I'm just like I just have to be really really good.
Absolutely, and you know what? That makes a lot of sense to me, um, when it comes to these types of things, because you're absolutely correct. And the fruit is, they say the evidence is in the results, and here you are, a testament to what can be achieved. It doesn't matter what your life is throwing at you, basically. So, one of the things, like most of us would go back and look into, as you trace back your life, your career. What are one of the misconception, people often have when they talk to you, when they first meet you, compared to who you really are? We all have those. So, what are the misconception in your opinion?
Well, I think that the biggest one is like I have like ton of social anxiety, and I am quite an introvert. Although because I
That's strange,
perform,
though. I mean, you're on stage, you're doing all this stuff. Like, how?
yeah, but because I perform, people think I'm an extrovert. However, you will note that when I am performing, I have prepared. I am in control of the situation.
Yeah.
It's not like performing is very different than like being at a party where you don't know anybody. So like that would drive me crazy. Performing is much easier than that.
So you're an introvert. I never would have pegged you as an introvert person, but here you are. That's a one misconception, I guess, that I wouldn't have thought of you as an introvert. Reading your bio, talking to you right now. So, but it's a comfort zone, isn't it? I mean, whatever people are comfortable with, isn't it?
Absolutely. Like I'm very comfortable with some people doing certain things, but other things like my wife will tell you like a lot of people that she knows think that I am uh, aloof because like I just don't like to talk to new people most of the time.
Yeah, yeah. No, I know you told me like you worked with a lot of big names in films, and in a variety of production settings. What did you learn from them? Watching them, how they behave or how they act. Did it teach you anything? Did you learn from them?
Absolutely. I feel like anybody who is successful, most people who are successful in film, really successful, are just super determined. And they, I think, look at their work like a business more than I used to in the past. And so I think that, I think that up close, people don't understand just like how much hard work that goes into filming and filmmaking in general. I mean, just because if you're outside the industry, you don't necessarily understand. Like,
We
it's
don't
a
peek behind the
crazy
curtain, right?
amount
Is
of
that what
work.
it is?
Yeah, it's a crazy amount of work. Like, and people who are killing it in film are just working very, very hard.